How's it going, guys? It's Gabe here with Caps Gaming. Today we are going to be ranking every single Gang Beasts map on a tier list. So get ready, buckle up, and let's start. Before we start, I do want to say that this is my opinion. Don't get mad, don't get heated. This is all solely my opinion and how I feel about these maps. Alright, so the first map we have is Aquarium. Personally, the octopus is an okay feature. It's really stupid. Most of the time, it gets me rather than the other person. So, but it's okay. The water, I like the water, the little bit of water that it has on the map. I like how it's a contained area. There's not many maps that are contained that are all right. So, I would give Aquarium either a B or C. I'm still trying to decide. I'm going to give it a C for now because it's the first one. It can still move up, but yeah. The next map we have is Billboard. This is where it starts to get a little controversial. Now, I would put Billboard kind of high. I like it. I like the concept of being able to climb up the map and, being even able to go to the other side of the map. That's pretty neat. Some people don't like that because you can easily fall off. You can easily get one shot and hit off, and the billboard falls apart. Personally, I like that. I would put Billboard. I'd put it at an A, honestly. I like Billboard. It's a fun map. You can climb to the top. You can climb around. You can stand on the back if you don't want to fight anyone. I like it. Overall, I think it's a good map. Now, next up, we have Blimp. Now, Blimp's the same. You're in the sky. It's easy to fall off. The Blimp's turning. But personally, I like it. I think it's an okay map. Like, I like the fact that, you have to do more than just run around and fight. It adds more to the game. I'd put Blimp at B. I like that. All right, the next one we have is Buoy. Now, Buoy is another water stage, and some people don't like the water. I personally like the water. I'm really good at drowning people. I'm really good at just fighting and being able to survive and be the last one alive in the water. But I would put Buoy since, the ice, it does break away. I like that feature, but overall, I'd put it with Aquarium at C tier. I like that. The next map we have is Shoots. Now, Shoots has pink things flying from the ceiling, trying to hit you all the time. Personally, I don't like that. Some people might. It's not my thing, but I don't know. I'd put Shoots at. I like the little area you can climb up the top. I put it at D tier. I don't know. It's an alright map. When I get it, it's just like, oh, okay, Shoots. I'm not looking forward to play the map at all. But I'd put it at D. It's an okay. The next map we have is Containers. I like Containers. I like the fact that you're up in the sky. You can climb, you can get inside the containers. I like that. It's a pretty neat feature. Would I put it with Billboard? I might. The fact that containers move around is a bit more of a challenge. I think I might put Containers with Billboard up at A. I like it. The next map we have is Elevators. Elevators go up and down. I like that. I like being able to climb on top, break the glass of the elevators, being able to climb on top and destroy the elevators. I like it. It's a good map. I honestly will put this. I'll put this up at A tier with Billboard and Containers. I like that. I still think I like Billboard and Containers more because, they only go up and down. They're not moving more. I know Billboard doesn't move, but I like Billboard more. It's a neat map. The next map we have is Girders. The platforms do fall underneath you after some wear and tear, but I do like how there's two stories. I like it. I'm gonna put it up at B tier. I'm gonna put it above Blimp. I think I like Girders a little bit more than I like Blimp. Now Grind, it has the goo. It has the things. I just, most of the time when you get thrown in the two middle crushers, most of the time you're done. I don't like that. It's easy to escape the ones on the side, but you can go to the top of the map and can barely see. I don't know. I think I'm gonna put Grind at D tier. Honestly, might like it a little bit more than Shoots. I think I'll do that. Yeah, I like it more than Shoots, but it's still D tier map. The next map we have is Gundala. Now I like this. I like the air maps. I like not being confined. Even though I said that was a good point for aquarium. I don't like being confined. I liked having open room, being able to do whatever I want. I think Gundala is gonna be. I think I'll put it at C. Honestly, I'll put it at the top of C. You know, it's too similar to containers and elevators. You know, I like being able to separate and being able to knock off the platforms, but it's too similar. We have maps like that, and they're both already A tier maps, for me at least. But I think personally that Gundala is a C tier map, or at least a high C tier. The next map we have is Incinerator. I like Incinerator, it's not that bad. I mean, all the maps are okay, you know, it's the reason they're in the game. For waves, you can have this map, and I think I'm gonna put it at D tier, honestly. Yeah, top of D tier. You know, it's an alright map. I'd rather play it than grind and shoots. I'd rather play Incinerator, so I think that's a good pick. The next map we have is Lighthouse. Now this is where it starts getting heated. I'm going to put Lighthouse as one of the best maps. I like how you can go up in the sky, you can remove the platforms on the ground, and personally I think it's a perfect map. You're contained, but you're not confined in a closed space. So I just is my personal favorite map. The next map we have is Ring. Now Ring, I like the concept of, you know, when you get knocked out of the ring, you're out. But it is so small for 8 people to 8, sometimes even 10 people can be in a game. And it is too much. It is way too much. So I think for the first time, I'm going to put it and delete this map. I honestly don't know people who really enjoy Ring that much. I mean, some people like it because they can knock people out and throw them, and then that's that. But I mean, I personally just do not like it. All right, Roof. Roof's all right. I mean, there's 2 stories. I like that. You know, there's glass you can break in the middle, but you know, it's another one of those waves. All the waves maps are just they're all right, but like, you know, I'm never really looking forward to them. But I would put Roof. I put a high D tier. Even then, I like how open it is. So honestly, we're gonna move it up to C tier. I like that. C tier. Subway. I do not like Subway. The trains, they come randomly. It's stupid. You'll knock people out. They'll get back up multiple times. They'll get hit by the trains multiple times. It's all stupid. So I'm going to put Subway and delete this map. This game is so old already. Like, you have years on. You can delete this map already. Train. I like it. I like how the train breaks. I like how you can climb up the train. Sometimes if you fall off, not all the time. Most of the time you'll fall off and that's it. But sometimes you can catch yourself, and I like it. I think Train's pretty good. I'm gonna put a high B tier. I'd rather play Trains than Girder and Blim. I like Train. It's a good map. Trawler. Trawler's a good map. I like how the boat sinks. That's really neat. For it being one of the newer maps, I think it might be the newest Gang Beast map. I like it. I think honestly, Trawlers might get. I think it's gonna get an A. Honestly, ooh. Honestly, yeah. I'm gonna put it. Trawlers is probably one of the best maps they have on there. I mean, it's the newest. They implemented new stuff with the boat sinking and the sharks coming up on the boat. I like how there's technically 3 stories. You can climb on top of the roof of the little cabin on top. I like it. I think it's a really good map. And I think I know people who would agree with that answer as well. Trucks. I like this. I like how you can jump through signs, how some you can't, how you can get inside the trucks. I think it's a really good map. I'm gonna put this up in A tier. I'm gonna put it above elevators. I would rather play trucks than elevators, but honestly, I still think it's a good map. The next map we have is Towers. Towers, it's an alright map, I'd say. I mean, I like how the staircase can break, and I like how you can run around. But like, you know, there's not much room. There's not open room. So I think I'm gonna put it at B tier. I think Towers is a good B tier map. Either that or I'd honestly put it at high C tier, but I like that. I like how even out we're spreading this. All right, vents. Now with vents, I like how you can get sucked down, you can get blown up, and you can fly around. I like that. I think that's a really good concept. I like how you can get sucked from the edges. That sounds really wrong. I'm going to. I like how there's vents on the edges of the maps on either side that will suck you up. So I think it's pretty neat. I think vents. I think it'll be a high C tier. I'd rather play Gundala than vents, but it's still high C tier. The last map we have is Wheel. Now, Wheel, I like it. I honestly, with the ground falling apart over time and the wheel falling apart over time, I think it's a really cool concept. And it's really fun. Anytime I play this map, I always have fun. And especially with friends, especially when I'm playing with someone. I like it. Would I give it the ranking of one of the best maps? No. But I do want to have another one, another best map. But I think I'd give it an A tier. But I do want to move one of these A tier maps up to one of the best maps. We just have to decide which one. All right, I think I know what I'm going to put up. I think Billboard probably has to be one of my 3 favorite maps. I think this tier list represents my beliefs of each of the maps really well. I mean, honestly, all the maps can be fun. It just depends on how you play it and how the round goes. Well, there we go. This is my final tier list of the Gang Beasts maps. This is the final draft. I hope you guys liked this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you disagree, tell me in the comments. Tell me why you believe some other map might be better than I put it. Maybe you'll change my mind. But if you guys like this video, hit the like button down below and subscribe. And I'll see you guys later.